Good morning and welcome to the channel on this Monday, the 27th of April 2026. I'm sure you will have read by now all over the news that there was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Well, there's plenty of that about, so I'm not going to go into that in any detail this morning because, in all honesty, there's not a lot of detail coming out. I did just want to do a quick update on what is happening in Lebanon, and especially between Israel and Hezbollah. They are locked in a fragile, rapidly deteriorating ceasefire, with both sides escalating attacks and accusing each other of violations. This situation is extremely volatile. Israel is striking Hezbollah positions almost daily, and they are responding with drones and rockets. And both sides basically are going back to almost the war they had before. Current military reality is that Israel continues daily strikes in southern Lebanon, targeting what it says Hezbollah weapon sites and fighters. Israel argues the ceasefire applies only north of the Litani River, so it maintains freedom of action in the south. Well, I thought it was a ceasefire of the whole of Lebanon, but perhaps I'm wrong. Hezbollah, however, is fighting back, including drone attacks that recently killed an Israeli soldier and wounded several others. These attacks test the ceasefire's durability. Israel has intercepted multiple Hezbollah drones, saying that they were aimed at Israeli territory, which is probably true, they were. IDF raids in southern Lebanon have uncovered weapons caches, including one hidden in a children's bedroom, part of Israel's push to dismantle Hezbollah influence of its forward defence line. The thing about Hezbollah is that they'll hide weapons in hospitals, schools, as well as children's bedrooms. Ceasefire status, well, technically in place, but functionality is breaking down. Israel's Prime Minister says Hezbollah's actions are dismantling the ceasefire, and Israel is prepared to strike preemptively against emerging threats. Hezbollah rejects this, insisting its attacks are a legitimate response to Israel violations and continued occupation of Lebanese territory. In other words, they're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it, they're doing it. A Lebanese minister says both sides are finding ways to return to pre-ceasefire modus operandi, meaning the truce is not holding in practice, which it isn't. Despite active clashes, prediction markets still price the ceasefire as likely to hold, though analysts warn this confidence could collapse with further escalation. The indicator for escalation means evacuation orders. Israel has ordered residents of 7 Lebanese villages to evacuate ahead of planned strikes. Casualties, both sides have suffered casualties. Israeli reports soldiers killed and wounded, while Lebanon reports ongoing strikes on villages. Cross-border fire always continues. What it means, while the ceasefire is eroding, both sides are operating under different interpretations of the truce. Southern Lebanon is the flashpoint. Lebanon is really what Israelis want to be the northern Israeli border. Israel is determined to degrade Hezbollah's presence there. Hezbollah refuses to withdraw or disarm, and the risk of wider war remains high. Hezbollah wants to totally destroy Israel. They have said categorically that Israel should not exist. And consequently, unless they are disarmed, the Lebanese government will never be able to take over, because Hezbollah is stronger than the army of the Lebanese government. In fact, Hezbollah are actually part of the Lebanese government now. So there's no answer. All there is more death and destruction, especially of civilians. Thank you for listening this morning. Talk to you again tomorrow.